Hi, this is Mr. Fiducia, your 207 instructor. Let's talk about the midterm. You notice I'm on the home page and I'm going to go to doc sharing, instructor graded projects. That brings me down to the MM207 midterm project template, which you're going to click on. And this is what it looks like. This is what you're going to use to submit to me in the Dropbox. The midterm is worth 100 points. And there's some other videos that you might want to look at. Important point. It says type your name here. That is critical for my class. You must type your name there because that tells me that you did this and not a tutor or not anyone else. So you verify that you did it by typing your name there. If I don't see a name there, I'm going to return it ungraded. And remember, late penalties apply if you submit it after Tuesday, 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time. So type your name there. Now, you answer the questions, and it made it easy for you because it shows you here where to answer them. Here's the question. What's the implied population? There's the scenario. You say the implied population is whatever you say it is. Put it right there. Read carefully. This one says, what type of statistical study? Well, we only looked at a couple of different types of statistical study. You may have to go back and review, Unit 1, for example, to determine what kind of statistical studies we discussed. What is the statistic and the parameter? So here they're looking for two answers. The statistic is and the parameter is. What type of sampling procedure? Well, we covered, I think, 4 types of sampling procedure. So read this and put your answer right here where it tells you to. Number 5, number 6, here are the levels of measurement, nominal, racial, and ordinal. And it says from the student data set, which we're going to get to in a minute, identify a measure, a variable measured at nominal, a variable measured at racial, and a variable measured at the ordinal level. Look at the data set carefully. What is the approximate percentage of students represented in the data set who are between the ages of 29 and 45 inclusive? Well, you can do that by using StatCrunch. However you do it, though, show me how you did it. If you give me an answer and the answer is wrong, I have to take off the entire credit. If you show me how you did it and your answer is wrong, I can give you partial credit. In number 8, it says prepare an appropriate graphical representation. It could be a histogram, could be a bar chart, it could be a pie chart. Again, you have to use the data set to prepare an appropriate graphical presentation for part A and for part B. Insert the graph. We'll show you how to do that. Using the range rule of thumb, which I discussed in another video. Again, show me how you get the estimate of the standard deviation. Just don't give me an answer, okay? For the number of credit hours and for the shoe size of the females. Show me the work that you did. And then it says using StatCrunch, compute the actual standard deviation. So you're approximating it in the first 2 parts and you're showing me the real one using StatCrunch. So I need to see the StatCrunch output table, not just a number. I want to see the table. I want to see the work right here. Paste the StatCrunch results here. And then answer part A and part B and Part C. Same thing with number 10, using StatCrunch and find the mean, the median, and the mode, and variance, standard deviation, and the range. Look at Q11 and Q14 and tell me which variable has a greater variability. And here's important. How do you know? Show me your StatCrunch output. What number of hours would be at the 10th percentile? StatCrunch would do that for you. Same with 90th percentile. So if we go back to our home page, if you go down to Unit 4, and it says Instructor Graded Project, right here, this will give us, in StatCrunch, this will give us the data set you're going to use. Data set number 3, click on it, is the data set we're going to use for this midterm. Here's all the data. And so if you want to show a pie graph, for example, of how old students are, you'd go into graph, pie chart, with data, because we didn't summarize anything, it's the data. And we want to know how old are you. It's going to give us the count, and it's going to give us the percent. We could group it, for example, by gender. If we compute it, it wants to know if we want to bin them. Yeah, see, this is not an appropriate chart because there's just too darn many of them. And that's where StatCrunch helps you. So we can bin them. Go to pie chart again. With data, how old are you, grouped by gender. Let's see what happens. And if we compute, it's going to say, yeah, we want to bin them. We're going to bin them. There they are. See, they binned them. They grouped them. 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, and so on and so forth. This is just for females, by the way, just for females. We didn't compare males and females. So that's how StatCrunch helps you do that. There's another video showing you how to use StatCrunch for other problems you're going to do in the midterm. And so, for example, if we wanted to know how many credit hours are you taking, and you want these statistics that are shaded in down here, if you want to put a let's say a percentile of 52, just enter it right down where I did, compute it, and you're going to get this table which you can paste in. Remember, options, copy, it'll allow you to paste it into your midterm, and it gives you the mean, the variance, the standard deviation, all this other stuff, in addition to the 52nd percentile that we asked for right there. So this will hopefully help you with the midterm. If you have any questions, email me, afiducia@kaplan.edu, and good luck.